20th century, a scientist saw a killer comet on its way. He filmed instructions for its destruction over a second-hand VHS tape, but then was hit by a Winnebago. So his assistants Nick and Joe must search every corner of his drone for a cassette that is our only home. But in the meantime, they'll play the greatest hits they find. VCR, party live. VCR, party live. And Melinda.
Melinda.
Hey, everybody. Show. Here we are. Thursday, Tuesday. What night is it? Tuesday night. Here we are.
It's VCR party time.
Yeah. I'm in the office. 11,000 videos. Nick, do you want to do the opener? We didn't discuss this. Why don't you do the opener?
Sure. Yeah. We collect VHS tapes. Joe's in our office full of 11,000 of them. We're going to try to get through a lot of them today, including a lot of Thanksgiving-related videos for your holiday week here in the U.S. We're here with Joe over there in the office. Yep. We also have director Steve and George there wearing the stocking cap as is that a new thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an affectation to make it seem like I have a personality.
Well, you also have the 5 o'clock shadow too, which is I don't know, it's kind of sexy.
It's something I've always wanted to hear you say.
Yeah. I'm sick of doing the heavy lifting with the sex appeal on this show, so thank you, George, for picking up the slack.
Holiday season, it's my gift to you.
Hey, we just got something that our business manager Glenn sent us. We got a brand new VHS tape to add to the collection, and this one I'm excited about this because golf videos. We get a lot of golf videos, usually pretty boring, right? But Nick, look at it's a Cybervision.
Ooh.
And we don't have this Cybervision. This is the one where they have this repetitive music, and then they keep showing the swing, and they try to hypnotize you into having a good swing. But we don't have this one, and we got to put together some sort of Cybervision montage here. But yes, thank you, Glenn, for that.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, we got a bunch of other ones too from the road. We got this is one, the world's screwiest follow-ups, narrated by Steve Allen. I really like that.
It could have been also been called the world's foulest screw-ups.
Yeah, it could have.
Yeah.
This is one of the many anti-Harry Potter Christian videos, interviews with witchcraft repackaged. So maybe for Halloween next year.
It looks like a scary one. Scrapbook
instructional video, and Welcome to the World of Mantis, which seems like it would be like a supervillain anagram. No, not is that initialism?
I don't know, but it seems like G.I. Joe's like nemesis.
Yeah, and the note on the back here says exciting or tedious. I guess we'll have to watch and find out the world of Mantis.
I always go tedious, but who knows? Mantis sounds pretty cool.
Praying for excitement. Let's get started with a found footage festival classic, should we?
Let's do it. Here we go. Coming right up.
You caught me with my pants down, but no one sells carpet or waterbeds for less.
Okay, it's Thanksgiving time, and this has kind of become a tradition. So Nick and I, in doing the Found Footage Festival, we had to do a lot of morning news shows. We did that for a long time, and we realized how easy it was to get on these morning news shows. So we decided to create fake people to get those fake people on these morning news shows. And Nick posed as a chef named Chef Keith. We wrote up a press release saying that he was a celebrity chef who had written a book on what to do with your Thanksgiving leftovers, and got you booked on 5 morning news shows, Nick. And the idea was for you to you made turbo gravy, which is taking all your leftovers and blending them together and then pouring them over.
Always blended with skim milk, and either made into a smoothie or poured over just kind of a mound of cold corn.
Yep.
And then we'd try to get the news people to try a little bit of it live on the air.
Yep, and most of them did. But so we show this a lot, like in our live shows. But I wanted to show some deep cuts for this special day, some stuff that you might have forgotten about. All right, so this one, there's 2, one from Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and one from Rockford, Illinois. Here we go.
Newswatch 12, your NBC station serving Adams County to the UP.
Welcome back on a Monday morning. Ben Meyer along with Chef Keith Gerke. Good to be here with you. And Chef Keith, you've got a new book out, and it has to do with leftovers. Tell us about your book.
Yes, gobble gobble, first of all. Happy post-Thanksgiving. Yeah, the book is really great. It's got creative ideas, and it all stemmed from my kind of unusual start in cooking. I'm self-taught. I did not go to culinary school, and I'm kind of unorthodox. People compare. Are you familiar with G.G. Allen? Do you know
Can't
who
say
that
I
is?
am. Tell me more.
Okay. punk rocker from the 80s
Okay.
who unfortunately left us a little too early, but I am kind of considered the G.G. Allen of the kitchen. So I won a culinary award last year, and because of my unorthodox style, I kind of looked up and literally was like, "This one's for you, Gigi." So the book is an extension of my punk rock.
Because of my unorthodox style. Yeah, it sounds real punk rock. My unorthodox style.
I don't know if it's unfortunate that G.G. Allen left us too early. I mean, the guy wanted
Nobody's
to die.
ever said that before.
Yeah.
Nobody has
He was
ever said that
trying
before.
to die. So yeah, all right. But I looked up and I was like, "This one's for you." Yeah.
And I'm surprised that guy hasn't heard of G.G. Allen. And for people who don't know who G.G. Allen is, look it up and watch the documentary immediately. And don't turn it off. Just watch the entire documentary. Hated. I believe it's called Hated.
Philosophy. And so it's all fun ideas to do with leftovers. Well, yeah, you can make your own vegetarian version of this, but like for me it's like part health reasons, but then also you read things like the average person eats like 1.5 pounds of like animal feces a year, like things like that, which is like,
that's really
no
strange.
thank you. You know, you can pour it on anything. I just have corn here, and it's fruit.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about 1.5 pounds of feces that everybody eats annually.
She was moving it along, though. She really
Tried her best.
Yeah. All right, so I think this is Nick. I really think you stick the landing on the ending here. I think it's a great way to end it.
You can pour it on anything. I just have corn here, and it spruces this up, and it just gives it like it's a protein-packed thing too, because it's got all your leftovers
Fantastic.
in it. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. We're gonna try this during the commercial break. Thank you so much.
Sound like my daughters, but
Thank
yeah.
you.
Can I mention my charity real quick?
You know what? Let's talk about it. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
Sounds
great.
good.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Steve.
Great ending. Excellent ending. So what was the answer?
And I was expecting that during the commercial break. I was like, "So we coming back to talk about charity?" She's like, "No." So yeah,
we'll talk about it later. Just you and me privately. We can
Right,
talk about the charity. Yeah.
And I think the charity was that it was called. It was basically you drop off your leftovers at any Walmart, and then the thing is you there's something about like bring a Tupperware container that you're okay with losing, because the people who tend to get these leftovers, sometimes these Tupperware containers have a tendency to walk away.
Yep, they grow legs. They walk away. So you're not going to see this Tupperware ever again.
Bring a bunch of leftovers to Walmart. We just wanted one person to do it.
Yes, I think you did do it on another morning news show. You talked about the the leftover program. So.
She did not try that during the commercial break either. The turbo gravy poured over the pile.
No, but you know what? I remember like a camera operator there reached out to us and said, "Hey, we still have that turbo gravy in the refrigerator." They put it in the refrigerator and sent us a picture of it. So it had stayed in there for a couple months.
Yeah, yep. I remember leaving it there before I left, and it smelled terrible. All right, so do we want to talk about turkey videos, or do we want to talk about Steve's background?
I want to talk about my shirt first. I mean, this is the elephant in the room here. So Chuck and Sarah, they sent a package that said, Joe, open before Thanksgiving. So I did, and my jaw hit the floor. Look at this thing. Chuck and Sarah, thank you so much. They wrote, I painstakingly recreated the infamous clown Thanksgiving painting digitally and made it into a t-shirt for you. Have fun explaining it to people. My girlfriend Sarah and I are huge Melindas. Watching VCR party and Saturday morning cartoons is something we look forward to each week. Thanks for everything you guys do to bring us laughter and absurdity. And look at this. This is a shirt I would actually like go to the grocery store in. Like, this is a fantastic. I'll wear it on Thanksgiving with my in-laws. I will absolutely do that. But look at how awesome that is. Should we make these? People buy these? Is this
I mean, this is a deep cut I bet a lot of people in the comments don't even know what this is, but
let me interrupt here.
Okay.
Because my background, which I've been holding off on, which I will now bring off, is from Skip
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, thank you. I was going to mispronounce it. Who is a friend of the show. A lot of you guys will probably immediately know. I should cover myself while I do this. But, this is going to take a little longer than normal, because I think because Skip's a friend of the show, it shouldn't be a problem. He wants to advertise the fact that Nick and Joe are not honoring their bet from the toe tapping tournament versus AV Geeks by serving the AV Geeks staff a Thanksgiving meal. And I know a lot of you probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but luckily there is video.
Oh, there's video.
Yes. So hold on one second as I figure this out.
Oh, boy.
go.
He paid for this, though, right? He paid for this.
And reenact it. And I've kind of photoshopped what I think this will look like.
Okay, so far so good. Yep.
Yeah. So
Uh-huh.
Joe would be the because Joe, you have a thing for pilgrim hats, so we're going to
Of course,
go with that.
and I have a couple here that that look exactly
and
like
then,
that.
You're the meat eater, so you'd be eating a giant turkey leg. And of
Oh,
course,
it looks-
you'd be
and it looks
serving
delicious,
as well.
too.
And then I don't know if you can see Nick in the background. I might have to make it bigger.
Yeah, I can see me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh yeah, that's totally Nick. You can see the red hair, the bright orange hair. Yep.
That's me. Spitting image. I do like my belt.
Yes. So that is what. So you would come to Raleigh, you would dress as the clowns in the painting, and then you would serve us a Thanksgiving meal, and we'll provide the meal because you asked a question that made me question you serving us food that you acquired. You were like, "Do you have any allergies?" Or any, and I was like, "Okay, no, we're going to provide it."
Okay, all right. Well, that makes the job easier. So yeah, we'll accept that. Yeah, happy
And
to
so
cook
you'll
our
come
own
down
food for
and
you.
We'll serve the entire AV Geek staff a Thanksgiving meal.
Dressed as clown, as pilgrim clowns. Got it.
Well, I am so confident in our jingles and VHS songs that I'm willing to acquiesce to that.
Challenge
demand.
accepted.
Mhm.
All right.
Yes.
All right, here we go.
So Skip, why did you?
Nick, do this.
Sorry.
Are we going to show the entire the show
I
here?
can't see me during it either. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh well, then apologies. I had it off too far to the right. But for those of you who aren't following, essentially it was a bet between Joe and Nick and the AV Geeks about a toe tapping tournament. Who could have the best songs?
Yep.
Apparently, Nick and Joe lost, and then, this is absurd to me. You guys essentially squelched on your bet. Like you guys, did not.
No.
What,
Squelch?
Fill me in. What's the word I'm looking
Is
for?
squelch the wrong word?
Welch?
Welch, thank you. I've had I warned everyone beforehand. I've had way too much to drink because I forgot tonight was.
Oh, drunken Steve is the best kind of Steve. So we're gonna honor that, but it's just like I don't know. We're gonna spend Thanksgiving with family and loved ones. But eventually we'll get down there for some sort of clown Thanksgiving fetish that Skip has.
Yeah, we were gonna do it. So that was a painting that we coveted that Skip had, and if we would have won, we would have won that painting. And then his thing is if they won, we would go serve them dinner dressed as Thanksgiving clowns. And I think what's going to add to the weirdness is we're going to do it during our next tour stop in Raleigh. We're going to officially do it. I think Tim League from Alamo Draft House, who is on the show that time, is going to be there as well. And I think it's going to happen in April. So whenever we're already in Raleigh, we will honor the bet. But flying down there, being away from family and loved ones on Thanksgiving.
Well, Clownsgiving is a different holiday.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a completely different one. So Skip, yes, we will honor this weird fetish years, and Steve, he did pay top dollar for that sellout, right? Okay, good.
You're muted.
All right. Yeah, you're muted.
We
You're drunk and muted.
Not only that, but people are giving me it's a tournament. Joe Blevins is yelling at me. Apparently, I'm just
Guys, we can't stop to correct every one of Steve's mistakes. We'd be here all night. All right. Well, Skip, we will honor that belt. That we will not squelch on it. Believe me.
There will be.
While walking through mud, we will not squelch.
There will be no squelching. All right, yeah. Nick. What were you talking about? Let's show the Thanksgiving turkey.
I pulled a few of those. I couldn't find Boss Beards, which is one of my favorites. But yeah, we have a lot of Thanksgiving related hunting videos.
Sure. Yeah. Here's one. It's really the names more than anything that I just love. Thunderin' Gobblers. Thunderin' Gobblers. There it is. And
with football great Jim Kelly. Oh, that's
is it really?
Yeah, I think we got a new jock sham on our hands.
Oh, Steve. All right. Yes, it's him, Jim Kelly. Yeah. And Dick Kirby. So Turkey School 3. The Mind Game.
This time it's personal.
The Mind Game. They have the best names. Let's see. The Truth 8 Turkey. The Tradition.
What's
Truth
the bottom?
8.
There's like passing it on. Okay.
Passing on the tradition.
Okay.
And here's another great one. Gobbler Obsession.
These all sound like pornos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They really do.
Thundering Gobblers?
Yeah.
I think I have that on my hard drive.
Sure you do. In the creep file. Yeah, those are just a few of the turkey hunting videos we've collected over
I wonder
the
if I
years.
have Boss Beard somewhere on handy here.
It's in our book. I just couldn't find the actual tape, so it's somewhere. But yeah.
Okay, I'll pull it up in a second here. I have it somewhere.
Let's get into. You want to do some flying windows first, and then we'll get into the rest. Okay, let's get into our regular segment celebrating the art of the flying window. It's This Week in Flying Windows. All right, the cultural critic Noel Murray I know him best from AV Club, but he's written for a bunch of other outlets too, posted this on his Twitter. He said he's always loved this one clip from Sammy Davis Jr. promoting like a concert event he did with I think Liza Minnelli and Frank Sinatra. There's something about the Rat Pack where they were just so interested in their own legacy and just kind of lack of self-awareness about their cultural importance that I find very funny. But Noel Murray says there's one line in here that he always quotes. So it's just a very subtle flying window, but it's Sammy Davis Jr. in the flying window with this Rat Pack flying window.
Who would be ideal to come in? And names started coming from people suggesting it. Elliot said, you know who would be the greatest? And I looked at Elliot. Elliot looked at Frank. Frank looked at me.
Heavily bordered.
And I said, but her schedule's busier than mine. Frank said, nah, she's probably too busy. And we never mentioned the word yet. Never mentioned the magic word. And suddenly, I said, but man, with her between us, Frank, and we're sitting like on a one-to-one here. Elliot's over there. We're sitting on a one-to-one. I said, but with her between us, would that be something? Would that be an event? And Frank said, no, Sam. It would be the ultimate event.
Wow.
They're talking about a scheduling problem. All right, there is some... And it would be,
no idea what the hell he was talking about.
The ultimate event. Yeah.
Is that the line that Noel loved?
Yeah. It would be the ultimate event whenever somebody talks about an event.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, well, then no, she's busy and I'm busy too, but we're all busy. And then Frank said, and it was just like, it's a nothing story. But with the fact that it's Sammy talking about Frank Sinatra.
The way it was built up, I thought it was going to be like, and then a space alien landed right in front of us. You know, like I thought it was going to be like some incredible finish. And it was like, no, the schedule's worked out. Oh,
yep, okay, it was just Sammy Davis Jr., Frank Sinatra, and Liza Minnelli.
You guys think some old standards? Okay, all right, cool.
They worked out their schedules after.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. I found Boss Beards. Here it is.
Oh, okay.
Boss Beards. This is another Thanksgiving tradition here on the show that we have to do. So this is what's this guy's name? Dan Fitzgerald, and it just has a great line at the bottom. To take a gobbler with a bow and arrow. To take a gobbler. They always call them gobblers.
Yeah. To kill a defenseless animal. Refreshing.
Hey, I have some celebrity bullshit here. So Nick, I know
this in a while.
Nick, now I know that you tend to be skeptical when it comes to like new age mysticism and like past life regression stuff, and even ghosts and space aliens and stuff that we show. You're always skeptical. You're like, that's not real. But I know one thing that you are really into, and you strongly believe are real, are angels.
That's true.
I know that you're a real angel.
Well, my guardian angel Michael has proved that day in and day out.
I'm getting over a cold now too, so every time I laugh, I'm going to start coughing. I have to quick hit the mute button. So this is the mysterious messengers, angels, and Nick. I'm sure you watched this video already, but it's hosted by a celebrity. And wait, hold on a second. Let me just first.
I think I know who it is, so I'm going to have to abstain from this. But
okay, here we go. You got to make it official here.
Yeah. Julia Roberts, Coolio, Larry Hagman, Barbara Eve, Mike Dick.
All right, I'll give you a hint, and Nick, maybe if it's not the one that you're thinking of, then you can jump in. A staple of Nick at Night, like growing up, like when I was in middle school, my parents always had Nick at Night on, and it was like an old show from I don't know the 50s or 60s. It was black and white, and she was the namesake of the show. Nick, is that who you were thinking it was? Okay, yeah. All right. Steve or George?
I don't know who Donna Reed is, but that's what's coming to mind.
Okay. Steve?
I don't think I have any. I was thinking Donna Reed too. I don't think I have anything else.
You weren't thinking Donna Reed too.
I was.
Now, I'll
You
give
were?
you a hint. It's not Shirley Booth who played Hazel in the sitcom Hazel. It's not her.
I remember the theme song too. It's they laugh a lot, they talk a lot, at times they even walk a lot. They will lose your mind. You know that one? Cause cousins are too. You guys watch it too?
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
absolutely.
Oh, wow.
Every Nick at Night show.
Yeah. All right. 2 Donna Reeds. Here we go.
Next, for centuries, people have testified that their lives have been enriched by spirits from a higher plane. Angels. The mysterious messengers. Next.
Powerful.
Angels never described as taking human form in the Bible, but
and hosted by Patty Duke.
I count myself among the millions.
Yeah? There's a Patty Duke in the comments?
yeah, it was either Donna Reed, Patty Duke, or or
I count
Harriet from Ozzy.
myself among the millions who have an active curiosity about angels. There are angel paintings, sculptures, jewelry, books, and calendars that all demonstrate
All of
the
which I will
growing-
tell you about right now.
Is that a weird walk where you turn 90 degrees with every step? Like she sort of turned. That's not the way I walk downstairs. I'm doing something wrong.
I think it's called the Hollywood step.
Oh,
I think that's how they do it. Yeah.
books and calendars that all demonstrate the growing interest in angels.
Calendars.
1 in 10 popular songs contain the word angel.
Including,
Now,
especially the song
more
Angel.
than any other time in
How
history,
do you talk to an
people are
angel?
reporting direct contact with angels. And the messages they are bringing are changing people's lives.
Damn. So yeah, angels are in calendars. They're in popular songs. So I don't know. You do the math, guys.
Yep, they're in 1 out of every 10 songs. So, I mean, try to disprove that.
Right. I mean, just like Baby is in every 3rd song. Babies exist. Right.
Exactly. It's
Hey,
yeah.
Real quick, I want to show the Scrappy Rat mixtape is a contender for tape of the year. Scrappy Rat, a regular Melinda, sent in this video from the 90s. It must have been in her VCR the entire 90s, and she just made these collages whenever she saw something interesting, hit record. And it's like 5 hours worth, and we're putting it all up on Rewind.o, the entire thing. We're doing it in series. I put up part 2, and this is one thing that you can see from part 2. Do you remember this guy? He used to be on all the time, and then he just kind of fell off the face of the planet.
Yeah. Yep. The $sign guy.
Andrew Lesko, is that his name? Matthew Lesko. Yeah, here, let's just watch a little Lesko. He was on
Somebody
console.
with greasy fingernails or something? No, you can't. You call the government. They'll argue for you. Get your money back and everything.
Absolutely, Matthew. Always a pleasure. You are crazy,
thank you for
man.
having
We
me.
love you. Stay on board,
I have
everybody.
a question. Give me
Absolutely. The info guy. He knows all.
Actually,
See the question
the
marks?
answers are easy. It's the questions that are important.
Absolutely. And easy to afford as well. Please stay with us. Gallery of Dolls is coming up next. Stay on board. Don't hang up and use touchstone
Gallery of
ordering.
Dolls?
Get the free stuff. Get the infophobia. Get it all. But do dial in quickly. Matthew, come back soon. Are you coming back?
No,
later
I'm
today?
here for
Oh,
3-4 days.
you're never going away. We're going to keep them.
Yep. So that's kind of the quality that you'll see on Rewind.o. In addition to all of our volumes of shows and let's see what else we have. We have so much stuff on there.
Yeah,
now.
just for those who don't know, Rewind.o is our streaming service like Netflix, where you can watch basically everything we've ever done on your tablet, on your phone, on your TV. And let me pull it up. I think I have the website up now. It's yeah, there's new stuff getting added all the time. We've got here, this is the website. So this is Rewind.o, and you can see we got Maintenance by Any Means,
Songathon's up there.
Songathon, Tape Trading Classics, and there's a Scrappy Rat Part 1. Part 2 is going up very soon. We got all the Alphathons up there. And yeah, this is where we have like full versions of tapes.
Bunion surgery, full bunion surgeries on there. All the talking beards.
Letterman local commercials,
Yeah.
the Chips tape. This is all the freeze frame endings from the show Chips.
Oh,
Like,
the Zany Zinger mixtapes on there. That's a deep cut. We don't even sell that DVD anymore. So yeah, stuff that Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it's like $6 a month, and you can sign up on our website, foundfootagefest.com.
Let's see. I think that's all the business up top, right? I think that we did a good job, right?
We did a great job, yeah. So let's get to show us your raviolis.
You got it. Here it is, buddy.
Come on, let's see your raviolis. Show us 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 your raviolis.
All right. You excited about your raviolis, Nick? Because I'm very excited about mine.
Yeah, let me start off with something from the Lawrence Welk show. They released a series of VHS tapes of this old show. Lawrence Welk was from Wisconsin. He's an immigrant that was a band leader, and they would have music and bubbles and accordions and dancers doing corny routines. An extremely white bread Midwestern show. I have a bit of a nostalgia for it. It would be on PBS stations back in the day. And they did a Thanksgiving special in 1978. And I guess at that time, they were trying to pay tribute to Native Americans, but in the most white bread way possible.
Oh boy, I can picture it already.
All right, so here's a little bit of the Lawrence Welk Show's 1978 Thanksgiving special.
Greetings and welcome to our 24th annual Thanksgiving special. So glad to have you with us as we celebrate this American holiday.
Say, you must be the new cook.
Well,
Oh, that tastes good. Yeah, that's really good. Hey, good looking. What you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe?
This was just what entertainment was. There's only 3 other channels, so you just had to sit and watch this.
Yeah, but like Knight Rider was probably on one of the other channels.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I
If you were
remember
old,
as a kid,
you're
my mom
watching this.
loving this and just me like hating it so much. Like
It was corny even by variety show standards, really.
Oh, me and my brothers would watch it and just like we had a hell of a time watching this one. Yeah.
People might know that the SNL sketch where Kristen Wiig had the tiny hands was one of the Lemon sisters, I think. So yeah, it's been parodied by that and other places.
Back to our show with Sissy and Bobby, and a reminder that the Indians were a part of our very first Thanksgiving holiday.
Yep, right on schedule.
I think this is historically accurate. I think it's culturally appropriate.
Yep.
No, like they're trying to get the turkey, but the chief is saying, "Get away."
When the Pilgrims arrived, there was a giant sound stage that spread from coast to coast.
Exactly.
I'm sure they cast Native Americans for this too, right?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Is that a traditional Native American song too? Okay.
With an orchestra.
And dancing as well. It gets less and less Native American. You grab the turkey, but the chief sees him. So they use it.
Take it easy, boys. Take it easy. Ladies and gentlemen, our farm was just a few miles from the Indian reservation, and that sure brought back memories.
Crossfading windows.
The whitest thing of all time. It doesn't get any whiter than Lawrence Welk.
Extremely, but there's something endearing about it, even though it's completely culturally inappropriate. Yeah, a little bit of Lawrence Welk for Thanksgiving.
So here's the thing. Every so often, I stumble across a video or somebody stumbles across a video that looks exactly like something George would see while he's on his deathbed. You know how they say, like, when your life flashes before your eyes? Well, I have a segment called George's Deathbed Visions, where it's all things that are going to flash before George's eyes, probably. And the graphic goes like this. You can see everything, just a snippet of everything that's flashed before George's eyes up to this point.
George's Deathbed Visions.
Yep. George, so far, so it's pretty accurate, right?
Yes, and I'm going to dial an upcoming episode, and you're going to contact me by Ouija board while people at home vote to see whether each vision was correct.
Well, maybe Nick's angel, Michael, can, because they can, I think, pass through the afterlife, right? So maybe they can get video of your death. I don't know, Nick, talk to Michael about this.
I will, yeah. He's got long flowing hair. He's around here somewhere.
Okay. So Mike submitted this one. Mike sent an email and said, this video is 13 years old and has a bunch of views, so maybe I'm late to the party. Nonetheless, I respectfully submit this as an internet video that might be a candidate for George's deathbed vision, despite the lack of any tube-shaped objects. Is that a trend in these tube-shaped objects?
Yeah.
Are they?
3 out of 5 of them have that.
A lot of extruding.
I haven't noticed. I don't know. All right. So this is, tell me, George, is this a George's deathbed vision?
Wow.
I love it.
Yeah.
George's deathbed visions.
I think so.
Yeah, that might be like culturally inappropriate for androids. I think they would find that offensive.
If this is the case, are you kind of a little bit excited to die if you get to see like all this incredible stuff? Like
in this economy, for sure.
That's a good one. I really like that one. I'm surprised it wasn't an IMG and it hadn't come across our desks until now.
No, I think it had like 500,000 views.
Wow.
And it was uploaded in 2009 or something.
Never saw it. Well, for Halloween, I played a clip from the Fall Holiday Survival Guide, which, it seemed like just like a arts and crafts video that came along with a book on how to do various crafts for Halloween. But then I found out that it's actually religious. It's like a Christian video. I found out at least by the time I got to the Thanksgiving section. So I'm going to show some more Thanksgiving crafts you can do. You got a couple of days that you can take notes and work on some of these for your kids' table at Thanksgiving. Take a look.
Thanksgiving is our oldest national holiday. Ever since the fall of 1621, Americans have gathered to feast and give thanks to God for His blessings of the past year. One way to make this holiday more meaningful to your children is to have fun projects on their own special table. Indian corn necklaces, Indian painted tortilla faces, or a headdress, and these pilgrim hats are so cute. They look great as favors on your Thanksgiving table filled with popcorn and candy corn. One of my favorite Thanksgiving decorations is a potato wreath. Just start with a 9-inch straw wreath and cover it with new potatoes using toothpicks.
Something a crazy person would do.
You'll need about 30 to 35
Mom, are you
potatoes
okay?
to cover the top and sides of your wreath. But the nice thing about it is it'll last for about 2 weeks. Or you can use it for hash browns in the morning. This Thanksgiving, why not let the loved ones at your table share what they're thankful for this year?
Thankful for non-flammable hairspray. I'm thankful for enormous classes. The bigger, the better.
Thankful for being a Bruce McCullough character.
I'm thankful to my Dark Lord Satan and the sins of the flesh. I'm thankful for casseroles. That's about it.
Don't miss the other 4 volumes in the Mother's Manual for Holiday Survival video collection.
Shockingly Christian. All right, so there's a little bit. I think we have the other 4. There's a Christmas one and a bunch of others. So if I have anything to do with it, you'll see a lot more from those survival guides.
Nick, you and I are really like serving up like the yin yangs here. You're doing Lawrence Welk. I'm showing Deathbed Visions. You're showing the Christian crafting Thanksgiving, and I'm about to show Joe's Filth Corner. So here we go. Buckle up. Yeah, the holidays are all about filth. What are you talking about? Especially Thanksgiving, the filthiest holiday of them all. Gorge yourself.
This show.
Gorge yourself on turkey and stuffing.
People want to show their parents and maybe their niece and nephew. Hey, this is the YouTube show I watch every week.
People do that?
Let's gather around.
Is that what you do when you get around your family? Hey, everybody, I want to show you this YouTube show that I watch.
Yes, I do.
You do that. All right. So this is the corner, and I have to put this disclaimer up. I've gotten in trouble in the past for just showing filth. Avert your eyes, plug your ears, do whatever you need to do because there's going to be filth in this. Now, this comes from Bat Prince from Australia. This is an Australian video called Horse Breeding Part 1, Mating Management, and then he also sent this one, Horse Breeding Part 2. And so it's very informative videos, and it's all about like how to get your horses to mate and take notes if you need to. And I absolutely, here's the thing, everybody's going to say that I added sound effects to this. I absolutely did not add any sound effects to this at all.
Let me ask you, did you turn any up louder than they were in the mix?
Nick, I did not touch this video. This is exactly how the video arrived from Bat Prince. And Bat Prince, I think I showed some filth last week, and Bat Prince emailed me after the show and said, hey, did you get the horse breeding videos that I sent? Like, it's been like 3 weeks, you haven't shown them. I was like, okay, I'm going to get to them. I do them all in order. So, Bat Prince, here. I'm finally playing the horse breeding videos, and I was not disappointed at all. These are great. Here we go.
The cobweb test consists of attempting to place the finger at the base of the vulval lips and, as in this instance, drawing the sticky vaginal discharge out as if to form a cobweb. If a cobweb can be produced, it is nearly certain that the mare is on heat and will be receptive to the stallion.
It's called the cobweb test. Did you hear that? Get your ears on.
The stallion shows an excellent example of the natural habit of wild stallions of marking his own particular territory. He smells the dung, he's not sure if it is his or not, so he defecates on it, and then smells again to make sure that he is still within his own territorial boundaries.
Again, I didn't add.
Some studs use a small.
Now he smells it. Now it's his territory now.
4 yards as a teaser enclosure.
Again, I didn't add any.
That's why you do that at the VCR party offices.
To mark my territory. I sniff it first to make sure that it's mine, and if I think it's Nick's, then yeah.
Scrub that window and see McSee.
See, as the mare was considered suitable to mate after being teased with a
Again, didn't add any. So, and there's the babies. See, it worked.
Yep, they were
so
able
there you
to
go,
successfully breed. Yeah.
There you go, Bad Prince. I finally played. I felt like Bad Prince was maybe saying, like, accusing me of losing my edge, like I'm not playing the filth anymore. I haven't lost my edge.
You played horse vaginal discharge on a Thanksgiving episode, so I'd say you still got it.
Yep, I still got it.
All right.
I gouged out my eyes, by the way. I wanted to mention that.
It's nature. Come on, it's nature. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at Mother Nature.
There's some cyber videos on the internet, everybody.
There would be no horses if that process didn't happen. So
I'm happy to let the horse breeders keep those secrets, but I guess we all know them now.
Get mad at Mother Nature. Don't get mad. Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Or don't hate Mother Nature. Hate the game. I don't know. One of those.
I got a news blooper. We always love news bloopers. This one comes from Boston. Steve, did you get WBZ TV4 in Rhode Island?
I did, yes.
All right, this one comes from the 80s, and it's just a normal report about inflation, of all things. It happened back then as well. And the news anchor is distracted by a loud noise, which you eventually see what it is.
On the New York Stock Exchange, prices were lower despite a late rally. The trading was very active. Ed Berger's coming up in just a few moments. The Dow Jones Industrials closed down nearly 2 points. An average share of common stock gained 4 cents. More than 37 million shares were traded. Well, tonight, our money reporter Ed Berger is prepared, I think, to talk turkey on inflation. Ed?
Tony, you know, the current inflation problem has made it very difficult to get any bargains. Now, it seems appropriate that...
I'm with the turkey on this one, 100%. Get out of the hot news lights. Go peck at some insects at a farm somewhere.
Did they think that was going to work, too? It was just going to sit there nicely, perched.
Exactly. Of course he's going to flap at Ed Berger. He doesn't want to be on there talking about the money report.
I love that graphic, money, with some dollar bills fanned out.
Yeah. Yeah. Ed Berger got flapped by a turkey during the money report. God bless it, that turkey. All right.
Steve, what about Steve? Has anybody saying anything in the comments so far about the show? About any good comments?
There's just been so much going on.
Yeah.
The squelching is a repeated term that's being used throughout the
Why did you say that? Why did you say squelching?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Squelching, like they're, it's somewhere there.
When did you start drinking tonight? At what point did you start drinking tonight?
When I went to dinner. So I went to a nice dinner and I had a nice amount of wine, and things just have gone down from there.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, you got a cyber video?
I do.
Okay.
Thank you for that. So we're going to go George Brett, and it is a soap commercial, and once again, this is probably from the 80s. Yeah, it's got to be from the 80s, 1980, and just doesn't age well. All right, here we go.
You get dirty out here, smelly too. So after I give my body to baseball, I give it to Lifebuoy. Nothing powers away dirt and sweat better, and Lifebuoy kills odor. Gives me real deodorant protection.
Smiley.
George Brett, before Lifebuoy, after Lifebuoy. I'll take after Lifebuoy.
If you want to count on smelling clean, give your body to Lifebuoy.
Do you think it was the name Lifebuoy, or do you just think, what do you think was the biggest problem with that commercial?
My favorite part was how the intensity with which he scrubbed his shoulders. He was just he's just really going for it. And he's just and then when he's rinsing off, he's smiling. I just like the smiling while you're rinsing off. Yeah. That's my favorite part.
I don't like any commercial that mentions odor, so wasn't a big fan.
Right.
But Lifebuoy, isn't that the soap that Ralphie gets his mouth washed out with?
I think
in
it is.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, that sounds
the red
right.
soap has a piquant aftertaste.
Times that I had no idea.
Yeah.
I don't think they make it anymore. George, what's on your plate for cyber videos this week?
Well, how do you guys feel about jingles?
I love them.
For 'em.
Okay.
Absolutely for them.
Well, break out the champagne. It's time for a brand new corner. It's George's Jingle Jukebox.
All right. Jingle Jukebox. Ooh, nice graphic.
Yes, thank you. So we can have a mini toe tapping tournament after this, but on this inaugural installment, we're going to look at 3 jingles constructed from the filleted corpses of familiar songs for local commercials. I don't think they got any clearance. We'll find out.
Hey, Lou, what's new?
For piles in the aisles, stacks in the racks. Who you gonna call? For Antron Deluxe, at half the bucks. Who you gonna call?
Dustbuster.
You're gonna love our prices. For Antron by the mile, you can buy with a smile. Who can you call?
I had no idea what they were yelling until the very end of the commercial.
Bargain Box, is it?
Carpet Mart.
Oh, Carpet Mart.
I thought it was
still
Price.
didn't know.
I thought it was Price Busters.
Yeah, see, nobody could find the store because they had no idea what was being yelled.
So that was Carpet Mart ripping off Ghostbusters, ripping off I Want a New Drug. Is that right? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lot of lawsuits on that one. Well, Anderson's got to have his hands full.
Crazy Bruce's Liquors, we've got the bargains for you. Woo, woo, woo. Crazy Bruce's Liquors, selection and quality too. Woo, woo, woo. Come down and see us.
This is
You'll
fantastic.
think we're too good to be true. Woo, woo, woo. Zinfandel and Cabernet, Red Merlot and Chardonnay, Crazy Bruce's Liquor Store. Woo, woo.
Wow.
That's a commercial right there. That is a commercial.
Wow.
Yes.
One last one, a little more recent.
Where is that? Where's the Hartford, Connecticut? Yeah. All right, I'm driving up there this weekend.
I'm down with NJP for you and me. I'm down with NJP with Sal and Johnny. I'm down with NJP for everybody.
You down with NJP? Yeah, not just pizza. Great food, great prices, and well, not just pizza. Specializing
New t-shirt
in
that's
steaks,
hard to explain?
hoagies, salads, wings, and more. Even ice cream. Just a phone call away. Plus fast delivery. Call now, because you're down with NJP.
Oh boy, I'm going there this weekend too. I'm going to swing by NJP, and then I'm going to head up to Crazy Bruce's Liquor.
Then down the Carpet Mart. It's gonna be a hell of a weekend.
Where was that? That was Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
and
they're
then one
all in
weekend.
the
Yeah.
Northeast here, yeah.
Joe's Jingle Journey. It's a new segment.
Yes. Hey, so what's it called? It's called George's Jingle
Jukebox. And I misspelled George. It should start with a J. George.
I think you should do everything with a G. Take your name and have it be George's Jingle, and have Jingle with a G, and Jukebox with a G.
I'd be afraid people would think it was George's Gingle. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's not.
Maybe not. We'll just keep it the way you have it is great. All right, let's get into quickly segue into some IMGs.
Oh boy.
Electronic video transmission uploaded with no intention. Harvested semi-ethically. Welcome to IMG.
All right, IMG time. We haven't done one of these in a couple weeks, but this one is all food-related IMGs sent in by Melinda's like you. If you want to be a IMG harvester, reach out to me, Joe at foundfootagefest.com. I'm way behind on my IMG emails, but keep sending it to me. I'm going to get to them eventually. But we got some good ones here. The first one up, 0532. This one had 9 views. Nick G sent this one in, and Nick G called it Review of Tasteful Food. Okay? Listen to this review of Tasteful Food.
Yeah, the food is really tasteful. Wow.
The food is very tasteful.
Wow. Everything is really good. I like everything. But yeah, I would recommend this restaurant. I would give it 9.
That's it. He never says what the restaurant is in the entire thing. He'd give it a 9.
I can't tell you how badly I wanted him to give it an 8.
I know. Yeah. I was trying to figure out what restaurant it was. I don't know. Noodles and Co. Does it look like a Noodles and Co. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But everybody should eat there this weekend.
His review carries more weight than a Michelin star for me personally.
Right. Yeah. Hold on. I got a cough. Hold on. I got to hit mute. Hold on. All right.
Who's the mutingest?
All right. Okay. Here we go. All right. You gave it a 9. I'm going to go there this weekend. Here's IMG 08.
One of my favorite lines now is where.
Whoa. All right. I'm getting all thrown off here. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Hold on. More coughs.
Oh, that's the guy who makes all the numbers, right?
Yes.
George?
Get your abacus out. This is going to be
He sees patterns and numbers. Okay.
Yes. This is 0803. I think his name is Father 58. He calls himself. Yeah. Remember, George, you did a whole thing on Father 58.
Yeah.
11 views. Tad sent this one. It said, "Where will God food take you?" This is all about God food. And he pops up every so often in these IMGs, and here he is talking about God food.
One of my favorite lines now is, "Where will God food take you today?" Awesome. Your morning cocoa powder. Your faith leads to freedom. Faith is the antidote. Antidote is faith. Freedom is faith plus half of faith. Okay. But it's your faith in Christ that he is God. Very cool. You officially started your day with Hershey's natural cocoa powder, several glasses, as much as you can handle, and then just be natural.
Yep.
Is he?
Wow.
Perfect sense.
Does he have some Jeff Goldblum
Yeah.
traits to him? The way he talks, it just sounds a lot like Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Subtle imperfections in the hand. Subtle imperfections. Butterfly flaps its wings in Argentina. Yeah, I can see.
Yeah. All right. 3212. 5 views from Brad sent this one in. Topless man fearfully fries food. Excuse me. Topless man fearfully fries food. I've done this before too. Like if I'm not wearing a shirt, if I'm like frying bacon in summertime, and the hot grease and the oil, Steve, you're nodding your head like you've been there before.
Been there before. I don't think I've ever been as bad as this guy though.
Yeah, I think that he's got a lot in there, and so yeah.
Fearfully.
Completely around the corner.
I have been like that though. Like and you got to get out of the way because it's painful. Let's see, 10:35. Now here's a little callback. 27 views. Ian found this one. And here's a little callback. Listen to this.
Here's our God food straight from Walmart.
That was the whole video.
I give it a 9.
His theory is you just flood the YouTube with a bunch of videos, and eventually it'll turn up. So
yeah. So his God food is Hershey's chocolate powder. I'm dying here. I don't know. I got hit by some coughs real bad here. I got real phlegmy. But here's the home stretch here.
I think it's God's punishment for you showing the horse vaginas.
No, God invented horse vaginas, Nick.
Hang on a sec. Michael,
spider webbing.
Michael, would you punish Joe for showing those? Okay.
Michael's not God. Michael's just an angel.
Guardian Angel's going to see what he can do.
All right. Well, all right. I'm going to get real raspy then. All right. This last one is 11:49, 39 views from Robo-Ito. You know what Robo-Ito found? What IMG Robo-Ito's famous for?
Taco Bell game explanation?
Yep. So Robo-Ito will forever go down in history as the finder of that. But this one's called Man Wishes You a Happy Thanksgiving.
I'd like to wish everybody a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I hope you have a good one. Paul. Got him.
Digging up the turntime, people love to see us.
In that guy's world, he thinks he's cool.
Oh man, no.
Gotta sleep. Bye.
He's a hero of mine. I thought that was awesome.
Yeah.
And so did the 11 people who watched that video.
That wasn't even named. Yeah. All right, good batch of cyber videos. Let's get into some Thanksgiving announcements. First of all, right after Thanksgiving, we're going to be on the road. We're hitting the road again with our holiday show. So if you are in the greater New York area, you can see us in Williamsburg at Nighthawk there on December 1st. We're doing an all Christmas show, all holiday show. And then we're in Arlington, Virginia doing basically the rest of the year is kind of this Where Are They Now show, where it's like all our updates on the people we've tracked down, including Martin Carlton, some new updates that we haven't shown anywhere else before. And then we're also going to include some holiday stuff. So Arlington, Virginia, Philadelphia, Columbus, and Caitlin McGurk from Saturday Morning Cartoons will be at that show. Cleveland, Lenora from Lenora's Midnight Rental is going to do an opening act for us there at the Garage Shop. And then we're in Grand Rapids, Milwaukee, and our hometown, Madison, on December 17th. So,
and at the Nighthawk show, Tim Harrod from Bastard Tapes is going to do an opening act too.
Oh, is he?
Bastard
great.
Tapes music. So yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
That's the Nighthawk in Williamsburg, though.
Yeah, not Prospect Park. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Oh, I want to show this too because on this Where Are They Now show, we have more spit paintings from Art Paul Schlosser, the music, the busker and the painter. He did spit paintings in a video, and we always ask him to draw scenes from shows that we've done. And here he did It Only Takes a Second. Remember when the car explodes? He did one of that. These will be for sale at our show. He did BB Bunny.
Oh, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one before.
Yeah, and then look at this, John and Johnny selling Ferrari sunglasses. So,
wow.
and there's a bunch more too. So those will be at the shows. Get them while you can.
Damn good.
Well, so Skip Elsheimer from AV Geeks, we really can't stay mad at. He's actually going to be our special guest on Saturday Morning Cartoons this Saturday. It'll be post-Thanksgiving, post-Black Friday. People will be eating a lot, so what better time to do a toilet paper related Saturday Morning Cartoons? We're going to show some animated holiday special promos in here as well, but he's taken us through the legacy of Mr. Whipple, the Charmin toilet paper mascot that was this was like a 30-year campaign that went in all sorts of weird directions. Like a spy theme at one point. You see Mr. Whipple's wives, plural, at one point. It takes a lot of twists and turns, so we hope you'll join us for that.
And why is this going to be our Thanksgiving? Like,
I think I set that up pretty well. I don't think I really need to expand on that.
Okay. All right. Who's the filthy guy now?
I think I did it in a subtle way.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what else is on here. EP mode. What are we gonna do? Oh wait, no. Let's talk about my colonoscopy. So I was supposed to do it the other day, but I was sick as a dog over the weekend, and I said, should I come in here when I'm sick? And they said, no, don't do it. So I'm not going in until late January now. I had to reschedule for late January.
The flush first, or did you not do the flush?
I didn't do it. I talked to them beforehand. I said, I'm kind of sick right now. They're like, if you're sick, don't do it. So I was sick. So this Inside Joe this week in Joe's colon is going to continue up until late January, and these are all butt-related videos.
Everyone is thrilled.
These are all butt-related videos, and this one comes from Accident Stink, which we've showed several times, and it just shows you how to, what's the word? Like do a digital
stimulation.
Digital simulation. Yeah, here it is.
This is the rubber buttocks model that we use for our bowel training. It's in the left sideline position, just like a client would be.
This is my own personal rubber buttocks model.
Digital stimulation starts with the insertion of the finger into the rectum, and then a circular
I don't know if they
finger
needed
move.
the package part of this. You know, it's really more about the
balls and
butt.
shaft down there.
Yeah, I don't think they needed that. Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I think they did actually. I think they should have added pubes too. I think they needed pubes because this does not look realistic to me.
The finger into the rectum, and then a circular finger movement.
Old Pair 202. Yeah. Well, here's the other update is everybody's colonoscopy has inspired me. I'm of that age where I should get it done too. So I'm going to try to get mine done in January as well. So maybe it'll be the same weekend. I think if we've done any good on this show, and Lord knows we haven't, it's inspiring men to get colonoscopy.
Maybe we could
45.
Maybe we could get on the same bed or something, you know, like, or maybe we could, like, because we're both friends, we could just explain, look, we're both friends. Could we just get on the same bed? And
oh, sure. Yep. We got a friend colonoscopy. Bring in the double bed.
And then they'd go up mine, and then they'd pull it out, and then they'd just go right up here. It's like one-stop shopping.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah, sounds good.
I'll talk to my attractive doctor about that.
Would it be side by side or a bunk?
Yeah, maybe it's a bunk. But yeah, see,
whatever's easiest.
Tell her to put on her black nail polish, and we can get us both done in the same afternoon. Just a quick idea. I saw people in the comments talking about decorating Pam caps, the caps to Pam cooking spray, featured in the video about how to do magic using various cooking products by the same company. And Bob Hedges, our loyal fan from Kentucky, decorated some caps of Pam cooking spray for the holidays. They have little Christmas trees and decor on them, and they're so lovely. They're a great centerpiece for the Christmas table or a holiday meal. I think everybody could go out and get a can of Pam cooking spray and decorate their own and make them into an ornament or something. And I want to see people's photos of Pam caps for the holidays. We can share these on all our December shows, see what the Melindas come up with for decorated Pam caps.
I feel like we should have Pam sponsoring this, so we should get a little kickback because we're telling people to buy Pam. You know what I mean? Like,
we'll just
shoplift the caps.
Sure.
That's what I would say. Just shoplift the caps.
Or just use an existing can that you already have, or steal
Even
one
better.
over Thanksgiving at your folks' house or something.
Even
I'm sure they
better.
have it.
They'll want to screen the show, and do you show any horse vaginas? Ask all the questions they usually ask, that sponsors ask.
Right.
I want to do just say a sincere thank you to the viewers, but also especially to our patrons who help us keep this show going, but also shows like Strange Tape Strange Show and Lenora's Midnight Rental and Saturday Morning Cartoons. We pay all those people for their work, and the reason we're able to do it is because of your support on patreon.com/Found Footage Festival. Please consider joining that, and each week you do get a bonus episode if you back us at the $10 a month level. I think you get more than your money's worth. And this week I was feeling especially thankful because I thought, I've never shown this anywhere, but when I was working at the Late Show back in the 2000s, Richard Simmons was on with Letterman, and he did something that really made Dave mad. And so Dave swore at him, like fended him off with a fire extinguisher. Here's a little still of that. And it got so heated that Dave just like swore at him and like was chasing him around the stage. And when Richard Simmons came off, I had to call 911 for him because he was hyperventilating from being shocked. So in our EP mode, I'm going to show the uncensored version. This is, as far as I know, doesn't exist anywhere else. I just recorded it when I was working there off of the live feed, but when it aired, they cut all this out. So this is, I probably shouldn't show it, but for...
I was going to say, could you get in trouble for this?
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
But for our EP patrons, I think I'm feeling thankful. I'll tell the full story of calling 911 for Richard Simmons. We'll show the uncensored video, and we'll throw in some other stuff, maybe some video log because it's post Black Friday, or it'll be before Black Friday, that kind of thing.
Oh, video log's good too. Yeah. Oh man, that's a good one. All right, I'm stoked for that one.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the other thing. We were gonna do draw a winner for the Boop fan license plate. We have a ton in here. Did you see what we have?
Yeah, like, there's a lot of people.
It always surprises me.
My plate. Where is it?
Well, yeah. So we're raffling off. So Nick, since we got the custom license plates, I got Pam Cap. Nick got Nick Sips.
Nick Sips, yep.
Nick's old one was Boop fan, and he got 2 of them. And he's going to keep one. He's going to raffle off the other one. And the sweepstakes entries came in. George, Steve, what's the status of yours?
You owe my nephew some money. I'm going to see him in 2 days. As far as I know, he has not received it, but I'm hoping he receives it this weekend.
Okay.
I sent mine in Pennsylvania. You have to do it by mail. You don't pay online or anything. So I'm waiting to see when the check is actually cashed, and I'll report then because I assume that means they've cleared Glomer.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right.
Nick,
good luck, everybody. I don't know where the plate's somewhere around here, but I will send it out this Friday.
And it's for your Boop fan license plate. Oh boy, I always get nervous during this part. Okay. All right.
You really should be wearing your sweepstakes gloves.
I know. I forgot them at home. Here we go. Hold on. Here's this. Just randomly grabbing one.
Oh,
there it is. All right. Okay. It's Eva from South Carolina. You are the winner of Boop Fan.
Congratulations. That, of course, will come with the license plate frame that says Betty Boop on it as well.
And Eva sent a very nice letter here with some pogs in it and some stickers. All right, yes. Oh, some Pokemon cards and so many nice things. Wow. All right, Eva, you earned this one and a nice letter to go along with it.
Wow, congrats.
All right.
We will, of course, read all the entries now that we've picked one, but thanks to all who entered. And yeah, maybe we can raffle off some other license plates too. We'll send you some other goodies along with that as well.
All right. And then Eva, you did send your address. Yes, we will send that to you. And then we want a picture of it hanging up over your mantle. So thanks to everybody who submitted for the Boop fan license plate.
Last thing, and then we'll get out of here, is on the store. We're running a special all this week. It's 20% off everything in the store. So if you're looking for our version of Black Friday deals, we got a lot of stuff, including new things. This is, of course, at foundfootagefest.com. You can get the limited edition Rem Lazar VHS that comes with a coloring book. I think we only have a few left before we get all 50 of them. And Joe, you have one there, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Open the tape, because I haven't actually seen what the
This
tape
is one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. Like, I've never seen, and I'm not like in the world of VHS. So here's the clamshell. It's like nice and thick. And
we've recreated the old cover, basically. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did this with Lunch Meat. Lunch Meat designed all this, and I don't know where Lunch Meat got this, but look at this: a blue and yellow VHS tape. That is beautiful. I've never seen that before. I didn't know that was even possible.
Well, I think they did some mixing and matching, because some people will get a yellow base tape with the top blue. So it'll just be random which one you get. But
yep, exactly. But look at that. That is
50. Once they're gone, they're gone.
Yep, that's it.
We also have, if you like the t-shirts that are hard to explain, we have the Waterbed Creations. This is the classic chainsaw elephant. Now available for sale.
Yep. The commercials are up online now. It's up on YouTube now.
Yep.
So.
And Lenora's Midnight Rental shirts as well. You can get those. Oh, nice. Excellent. So, yep, those they hand print those. And then of course Driver 23, the trailer went up for this. This is the rock documentary, one of the best we've ever seen, with the follow-up, the Atlas Moth.
That's so good. Yeah, it's
on
the American
Blu-ray.
movie of rock documentaries of rock and roll. So yeah.
Joe,
Good stuff.
One of the things that really bonded us when we were in 6th grade was the TV show Small Wonder. They had a Thanksgiving episode, so we're going to go out with just the credits from the Thanksgiving episode of the Robot Little Girl show Small Wonder for our Thanksgiving episode. And until next week, we will be right back right after these words.
Huge thanks to Chuck and Sarah for my new favorite shirt. I feel like I don't even want the painting anymore from Skip. I think that this shirt is nicer than that. And but yes, Skip, we will honor you on your sexual clown fetish. And here's the thing: if we had been prepared, we could have done better.
Listen, if you guys want to give a hard time to Joe and Nick about squelching on their bet, please do. And in the meantime, go to avgeeks.com and at avgeeks on Twitter and support our friend Skip Elms. I'm gonna get it wrong.
It's not an easy name. It's his fault. It's his fault.
You know, it's this fault right here. I fit it, and I didn't even stop. I kept drinking the entire show, so it's all my
fantastic.
fault.
You made it through.
Well, you squelched that sucker right down.
I squelched that sucker, and as we all know, everybody's a puppet when they're dead.
I got your turkey right here, and you can kiss my can.
Don't go away, it isn't going to last long.
She's a small wonder, a child unlike other girls. She's a miracle, and I grant you, she'll enchant you at first sight. She's the small wonder, brings love and laughter everywhere.
When we return, Dr. Sellner will complete the bunion surgery.
Yes, those are his pajamas he's wearing.
All right, I gotta go.
That's all. That's it.
Let me see that one. Rocks are done. Gotta sleep. Bye.
That's it. That it done.
We did our best. If we'd been prepared, we could have done better.
What do you think about Bibra?
About what?
Mine
not there for yuck anymore.
Ooh.
That's all I'm doing.
Cheerio.
Tinkerbell!
We'll be right back right after that.
And Kurt Polstead, the real great guy.
Night, night.
Goodbye.
Jim's coins in Hilldale.